Good morning, the students of class 6. Welcome to our social science geography class. And today in our geography class, we are going to discuss the another domains of our art, that is atmosphere. Okay. So open your book, page number 35, about atmosphere. So what is atmosphere? You have to know first that you know that our earth surrounded by a thin layer of gas or gases. Okay. So the earth is surrounded by a layer of gases held in place by earth's gravity, which provides us the air we breathe and protects us from harmful cosmic rays such as UV rays, called atmosphere. Okay, so this is the definition of atmosphere. I am repeating again that earth is surrounded by a layer of gas held in place by earth's gravity, which provides us the air we breathe and protects us from harmful cosmic rays like UV rays, called atmosphere. Okay, so it attains up to 1600 kilometer from the sea level, okay, from the surface, and it divided into 5 major layers based on the air pressure, the temperature, the composition into them, how much gases present on each layers, and some other properties. Okay, so now we will discuss one by one all these important layers of the earth. So let's check. So the number one layer, it is the troposphere. Okay, what is troposphere? The troposphere is started from the sea level up to 13 kilometer. Okay, and hot air balloon glider, all these things just flying in this region. And weather also depend on this layer. All type of climatic changes, climatic conditions such as the clouds, okay, such as hailstorm, all these things actually occurred here. Clouds created here, and precipitation also occurred because of this because of this layer, because in this layer, troposphere, the clouds they created. Okay, so next one, it is the stratosphere. So what is stratosphere? It is started from 13 kilometer just after the troposphere up to 50 kilometer. And aeroplane, generally we see that aeroplanes, these are actually fly on that layer. Okay, and in that layer, after this stratosphere, a thin layer of ozone gas also present. Ozone gas means O3. It is a gas O3. It is the symbol of O3 is the symbol of the ozone gas. And ozone gas also protect us from harmful ultraviolet rays of sun and other cosmic rays. Okay, and so the next layer, it is the mesosphere. So what is mesosphere? That mesosphere is another layer, and it is started from 50 kilometer up to 80 kilometer just after the stratosphere. And in mesosphere, the meteoroids, you have read in first chapter that meteoroids enter in our atmosphere and burn totally. So these meteoroids burn here in this mesosphere. Okay, so the next layer, it is the thermosphere. So in thermosphere, it is started from 80 kilometer from above the sea level up to 400 kilometer, and the radio signals, all the radio and TV signals, they reflected from that thermosphere. Okay, so it is very important. So from thermosphere, all the signals reflected towards the earth. Okay, and the last one, it is the exosphere. So in exosphere, it is started from 4000 kilometer from the surface above the surface and up to the space, merge with the space. Okay, and all the satellites, the navigation satellites as well as the transmission and other important satellites, they also around our earth, surrounded our earth, moves around our earth in exosphere. And International Space Station ISS also situated in exosphere. So students, these are the 5 major layers. And another thing, that exosphere, the light gases also present, some light gases such as the helium and helium and this neon, these type of gases also present in exosphere. Now we will discuss about the composition of the atmosphere. Okay, so I am rubbing this one. The composition of the atmosphere. So in atmosphere, if it is with a pie chart, I will tell you how this thing, how the atmosphere composed. That 21% it is O2 or oxygen in our atmosphere, and most of the portion, 78% almost, it is the nitrogen gas or N2, and a very slight portion, that is the 0.93%, it is the argon gas. Okay, argon gas present. Another small portion, 0.03%, it is the CO2 or carbon dioxide, and the rest of the this portion, (0.04%) contains various gases including water vapor such as neon, the krypton, hydrogen, okay, water vapor, as well as methane. Okay, so these are the compositions of our air. Okay students, hope you have understood. Now what are the benefits of our air? Okay, how this atmosphere, what are the benefits of our atmosphere? That number one, that oxygen is breath of life, and carbon dioxide also helpful for the trees to make their food in their leaves. Okay. Number two, the nitrogen also helpful for some bacteria and microbes. They also living on nitrogen, they receiving nitrogen. Number three, it absorbs the heat radiated by the earth in the night times and keep it warm always, and in this warm condition the trees and the living organisms, they can grow. But the other planets without atmosphere, that's why all this heat they absorbed in the daytime from the sun radiated after in the night, so that's why the planets again became cold. So that's why life cannot be exist on those planets like Mars, Jupiter, etc. And four, it protects us from harmful cosmic rays, gamma rays, okay, the ozone, the ultraviolet rays, etc. Okay, the ozone layer also present in our atmosphere. So in this way, it is very helpful to us in various manners. Okay. So another important thing, that the density of atmosphere varies with the height. It is maximum at the sea level, but and decreases rapidly if we go up. And such as, you know, that the climbers, mountaineers, they used oxygen cylinders when they climb the go for the climbing in the Mount Everest or other top mountain ranges. Okay, because the density of water is very less and decreases, and due to this oxygen also very less there. So the breathing problem occurred, so that's why they took oxygen cylinders. So the temperature also decreases if we go upward. That's why all the mountain tops, they covered with ice. Okay. So the atmosphere exerts pressure on the earth, and we can measure that pressure with a instrument called barometer. Okay, torricelli barometer, we can measure the pressure, air pressure on the earth. And the air pressure also varies in place to place. Some places it is very high pressure, and in some places low pressure. And actually winds, they blowing from high pressure to low pressure region to balance the atmospheric pressure. So, and then at that time the air moves, and sometimes storms also created. So students, this is the atmosphere and a major domain. I hope you have understood about everything of this domain. Okay, see you in the next class with another domain, that is biosphere, the domain of life. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.